Hi, my name is Cindy Baker and I'm the Manager of Horticulture Services at the Chicago Botanic Garden, and we are standing on the Esplanade and we have just flown in a 40-foot Colorado blue spruce tree for our Wonderland Express exhibit. This Colorado blue spruce came from a tree farm in Michigan, came over on truck, arrived early this morning, and a helicopter then flew it in. We would have liked to have had the truck pull right up to the spot, but as you can see from around us, there's an ice skating rink and trees and the garden, so there's really no room to get a large truck in here. And it was a very large truck. So what we did is we came to one of the parking lots and hooked up a long rope from a helicopter and flew it across the water right over to this spot where we dropped it into a hole that was prepared earlier. This tree is about 40 feet tall, and we're going to decorate it tomorrow with about 300 strings of LED multicolored lights. It's going to take a crew of about 3 or 4 people, about 3 days to install all the lights. Overall, outdoors, we have about 3/4 lights as part of our Wonderland Express exhibit. Well, we use LED lights because not only are they beautiful, but they use about 10% of the electricity that is used for a normal string of lights. And we also try to leave them on from one year to the next on the outdoor trees, as long as it doesn't harm the trees. We were able to leave up most of the outdoor lights from last year, taking them off of the trunk so it didn't look unattractive for the growing season. And next year we're going to be taking the lights off of the conifers because they grow so fast, but we'll leave them up for one more year on the deciduous trees. After the Wonderland exhibit, in this early spring, we'll take this tree down and we'll cut all the branches off of it and send it to our landscape waste program, where we send all of our landscape waste at the Chicago Botanic Garden, and it will be recycled into mulch that will go to protect and nourish the plants that we have here growing next year. Hi, we're here with Kerry Duex. He's one of our horticulturists here at the Chicago Botanic Garden, and Kerry is putting lights on the tree.
These are all Fraser firs.
Fraser firs are my favorite because they're not prickly on the ends, so they're pettable.
Yes, these are very gentle in the hands.
Very gentle. Where the spruce is kind of prickly on the end. Do you start at the bottom or do you start at the top?
You can do either way. I start at the bottom and work my way up.
Okay.
So pretty much you wrap it all the way down the branch and all the way up, all the way back down, before you go to the next branch over, and you basically repeat the process over and over and over again.
So by wrapping back across itself is what secures it actually to the branch?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a little different than the way I learned it when I was a kid, was just to drape it around.
This is a bit more intensive, I'd say.
How many strings of lights are you going to put on this particular tree?
This one right here is number 8.
Number 8?
I'd say 9, 10 at the most.
Okay, cool. And how long does it take you to do one tree?
By the time I finish this one, it should be about 2 hours.
Not bad. Now we're standing at the Elm Alley at the Esplanade, and you'll see we have a different style of wrapping the trees with lights. On these trees, we just wrap the trunks, goes all the way up the trunk and into the lower branches. And once these are lit for Wonderland Express, they will form a beautiful border around the ice skating rink. I'm standing under a cornelian cherry that we have just lit with 174 strings of lights. On this one, you'll notice that it's a deciduous tree, so we went all the way out to the length of the branches and back. And when these are lit at night, it is stunning.